Why do you do what you do? And I'm asking this for mental health reasons. Studies have shown over the years that social media has played a very big role in the way people act and what they portray. And we know that what you see online is not truth, right? There are not that many amazing parents, amazing houses, amazing kids, amazing everything. They're showing you the highlights of their lives. Hello there, everybody. It's Dr. Glenn Krieger here with another episode of your 5-Minute Friday. Now, I have a question for you. Why do you do what you do? I know it sounds like a weird question, but why do you do what you do? Do you work hard at the practice? Do you spend more time with your kids? Do you post a lot on Facebook, Instagrams, TikTok? Why do you do what you do? And I'm asking this for mental health reasons. Studies have shown over the years that social media has played a very big role in the way people act and what they portray. And we know that what you see online is not truth, right? There are not that many amazing parents, amazing houses, amazing kids, amazing everything. They're showing you the highlights of their lives. So I'm going to go back to my question. Why do you do what you do? Now, I'm going to give you a quick example. When I was younger and had a knee that was actually in good shape, running and swimming and biking and triathlons were my happy place. I loved, on Friday mornings, early in the morning, running out in the freezing cold of Seattle with the rain pelting me in the winter and running, 8, 12, 14 miles. I loved it. It was great. I lived in a beautiful place called Mercer Island where I could run through the woods and have a great time. There was no real social media. I didn't have a phone that had a camera on it of any significance. So it was for me. I documented it for me. And in many respects, I wish life could go back to those days where what I did was for me and me alone. And all too often, I see people posting on social media, hey, I'm going for an 8-mile run today. Here I am at mile 1. Here I am at mile 2. Here I am at mile 3. And, there was a story, a sad story recently of a woman who documented her 8.5-mile run. And some guy was following her, some creepy dude, and she ended up almost crying and going to someone's home, and thank God she's safe. But the video started out with, hey, I'm going to run today. Here's my first mile. Here's my second mile. Here's my third mile, my fourth, my fifth. Hey, there's a creepy dude around mile 6. Uh-oh, he's scaring me. And again, I feel many times that what we see on social media, and not I know, is because people want that attention. They want those accolades. And I'm going to go back again to my question. Why do you do what you do? Do you do triathlons because it's going to look great on your Facebook group? Are you running that 12-mile run because I can't wait till I post it? Are you going to that concert because it's going to look really good on social media and you can't wait to show everybody? Are you trying to build your practice so that it looks good online? Why do you do what you do? Because at the core of all of this, going back to my running analogy before social media, I did what I did because I loved it. Now, don't sit there, whoever you are right now, and say, oh, I'm not a slave at all to any of this. Good. So you never post your stuff online? You never post your run? You never post your family? You never post your kids, doing something fun and exciting? So we all want a little bit of that, myself included. But at the core of it, if you're doing things predominantly to get accolades and attention from others, it's going to have a mental health drain over time. Because at some point, when it's quiet, and you're not getting the likes you want, you're gonna have to ask yourself, do I really wanna be doing what I'm doing? And that applies to business and the type of practice you have and the way you run it and the leadership and the culture. And is that what you really want? So and again, the old saying, when I'm pointing one finger at you, there's 3 more pointing back at me, right? Because I check in with myself literally a half a dozen times a day when I'm doing things, ask, why am I doing this? It's taken me years to kind of get there, right? So I'm asking each and every one of you to look at everything you're doing and ask yourself, am I doing what I'm doing for me or am I doing what I'm doing for others? We've all seen those people out there whose entire social media post is nothing but their kids. How about you spend more time with the kids and less time on the phone doing some of the things they're doing? I get it. It's okay to post pictures every now and then. But when I see, parents dressing their kids up and having them mouth words to songs so they can post on social media, it really bothers me because you can do that alone. You don't have to do that on social media. You can do it together. You don't need the accolades. Things are meant to be private. And the best part is when they're private and nobody sees it, that's when you feel the best about what you're doing. So I'm going to ask you one more time. Why do you do what you do? Look inside and be honest about it. Now, there are times it's great to share things with people, right? You go to a concert, you want to share that with people. You do 1 or 2 videos, or maybe you do a live stream so people can hear the band playing, or maybe you're doing a triathlon and you're proud of it. You should be proud of it, and you should post that. But are you posting every run you're doing? Are you posting every workout you're doing? Are you posting everything your child does? And that's great. I'm not watching it, right? But ask yourself why you're doing what you're doing. Because if you can identify, just like in that movie City Slickers, that one thing that makes you really happy, and it's for you and for nobody else, I promise you, when it's all said and done, you're going to live a more happy, more fulfilled life. And take this from lessons from a guy who grew up in a time before social media and is living in social media and is an active part of social media and loves social media. But the problem is the mental health issues we're seeing right now, and you can go look them up, are significant because of the pressure to post and post and post and post and become somebody who they're not really. So again, I love social media. I want to see you on social media. All I'm telling you is ask yourself the question, why are you doing what you're doing? And is your practice or your life in any way a proxy for what you really should be doing, which will make you happy? Because at the end of the day, there's only one person on the planet who genuinely in their heart knows the answer to the question, and that's you. And nobody can tell you different. So if it really is bringing you true joy to do the things you're doing, then do it. But if it's not, pivot, change, and don't let anybody pressure you into doing something different. Not me, not your friends, and not society. Much love to each and every one of you. Hope you're having a great day. Chat soon.